What's up, guys? I'm out here at my dad's today, and I came out to hang with my fat buttheads for a little while. And I'm gonna clean out this barn. It's insanely windy today. It's super windy and muddy because it snowed yesterday, so it's all melted basically. So I brought them in the barn I want to check out Sugar's feet, make sure they don't need trimmed since hers grow so rapidly anymore. And clean out this barn, and I just probably gonna groom them, hang out with them for a bit. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys how nice Soccer and Sugar look compared to BB and Luna, still big and fat and healthy. Yeah, you guys aren't missing no meals. And they just have literally a crappy like ditch grass round bill out there, like no worries about them. But yeah, I'm feeding them some grain right now. They have actually senior feed that I got from work. It was about to go out of date, so I got it super cheap from work, and I'm gonna take it over to Emma and BB, and I'm gonna give them that instead because a lot of you guys were recommending to try senior feed because it's got so much more vitamins and nutrients in it. So I'm gonna do that. And then what else? Oh yeah, I did want to say in my last video when I was talking about a little bit about nutrition and buying Luna sweet feed, it appears that my idea of what sweet feed is has definitely been wrong, and I've been misinformed. So thank you guys for kind of clearing that up in my last video and giving me more ideas on things that I could use to get their weight and their muscle back. I really appreciate that. That's why I ask you guys in a lot of my videos if you have advice, because I'm not an expert on any one topic about horses. I never claim to be. I'm still learning just like everybody else. So thank you guys for your advice and for letting me know that sweet feed probably wasn't the right choice for her. All right, guys, I think Soccer's got some I hope it's not rain rot. This winter has sucked. Up here, you guys probably can't tell, but he's got all these little bumps. Like when I run my hand through right here, there's all these little bumps. And he doesn't like me picking at it. See him flinch? Little chunks of something. Alright, I'm at the other barn now. Also, how do you guys like the topper I got for my truck? It's blue, but we're gonna paint it white. Okay, I'm at the other barn and I brought some stuff. So I got Soccer and Sugar senior feed that they don't need. And then I have a bale there and there and some loose hay here that has some alfalfa in it. So I'm gonna bring that in to give Emma and BB when I feed them separately. So I don't know where they are. And it looks muddy in there. And I forgot my boots. And I got the girls in for the grain again. See, look at you. You just make it a mess all over. Look how dirty she is, you guys. She's probably never been this dirty in her life. Look at her. You are a filthy mess. You are, old woman. No, you're not that old. You just look like an old woman. So, actually, we better move this closer so you can reach down that side. So, I got her eating senior feed as well. And I'm not going to give her any alfalfa hay just because she looks fine right now. And I think just maintaining her on the grain she'll be good. BB, I've got in here eating the senior as well with the oil. I put some oil on it for her. Huh? What'd you think? And then I got her a flake of alfalfa hay. See, it's got way more alfalfa leaves. Good girl. Yeah. We'll get you fixed up. So I think she's doing better. She looks like a little bit better right in here. But yeah, so this is what I've got. It's the Purina Senior. I like these. I couldn't find a feed scoop in here, so I used that. But Yeah, you eat up, Beebs. If I come out 2-3 times a week and do this, I think we'll be in a lot better shape for her, getting her back on track here. I got a couple treats in my pocket too. Got a couple treats in there. Give a couple treats to Emma. You devoured that, homegirl. You did. Devoured it. I'm out here doing chores and Emma's just fitting right in here. I think she's really figuring out the herd thing. Everybody wants to eat at the feeder for some reason. So everyone's got grain, and then this is the, hey, be nice. This is the beet pulp and alfalfa pellet mix. BB's got a big pile over there that she's working at. But nobody wants to stand over here in the mud, so. You doing good, Emma? You working your way in there? Okay, it's the next morning now, and I am headed over to the barn, and me and the barn owner, one of my barn owners, are going to a sale today. So I figured I'd vlog and bring you guys along, because I never go to horse sales, but I only want to go to look at the tack. I have made a promise to myself that I am not bringing any live animals home. Oh my god, I would be in such deep shit if I brought home another freaking horse. But anyway, maybe if there's a rabbit there, maybe, but I think this is only a horse sale. But I really wanted a rabbit for quite a while now, so I might be able to spare myself on a rabbit, but I doubt there will be any rabbits there. So yeah, it's like 7:50 right now, and I'm on my way to the barn owners, or to the barn, and we're gonna go to the sale. It's about a little over an hour away, so we're leaving early because it starts at 8:30 and it's almost 8, so yeah. All right, guys, it's the next morning now. I'm sorry I didn't film at the auction because it was really crowded in there, and it was a very small room. So I just felt like whipping out the phone and starting to videotape would be really weird. But I did just get a few things. Didn't come home with any animals, so A+ for me. But I did just get a few things from the tack portion of it. So I got these 2 real Navajo blankets. They're nice and big. I've got them all folded up right now. I'm not gonna unfold them, but this one's a purple one and a brown one. But I thought these would be really nice, like camping blankets. They're super warm. And yeah, so I got those for $8 each. So that really wasn't bad. And then in my bag here, I got all these feed scoops. Oh my God, for 12 bucks. There's 4 of them in here. I'm probably gonna take some to the barn and to both of my barns and hide them because people seem to lose feed scoops all the time. And then I got this 4-pack. Ugh, I don't even know why. I didn't really entirely need this. I got 4 halters and ropes. Oh no, there's only 2 here. I got 2 halters, 2 ropes, so it was 4 times the money. But I thought they were so cute and pretty, and I could use a few nylon ones. So that's all that I got. I did pretty good. I didn't go ham or anything, but we stopped at Orscheln's on the way home, which is like a feed farm store, and I picked up one of those compressed bales. They had them there, and I've been wanting one of those because, like I told you guys before, I was able to scrounge up a few bales out of my dad's pile that had a little alfalfa in them for BB, but I wanted to grab one of those just for when those run out, so I'm not like have nothing for her. She's still eating the hay that the other horses get, but obviously with the way she looks, I wanted to bring some alfalfa for her, so when I bring her in by herself, she's got that to eat. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog. I know it wasn't very long. If it's not very long, then I'll probably continue this with something else, but if I don't, then thank you guys for watching. What's up, guys? I'm back out at the barn with Emma back there eating her grain, and BB's right here. I just figured I'd check in with you guys because I'm gonna vlog today, but I don't really know how much I'll put in the video because I don't know how it will turn out. But basically, somebody needs to take my checkbook away. But no, I don't know if I'm gonna be spending money today or not. I'm going to look at a trailer. And yes, I already have two. But here's the thing. The little straight load that I bought is basically a giant piece of garbage. And I don't know that I entirely feel comfortable using it as a rental trailer, just because it does have a lot of things that could be a potential safety hazard. I would feel fine hauling my horses in it because my horses have been hauled. I haul them all the time. They're comfortable being hauled. They don't put up a fight or make much of a fuss in the trailer at all. So I would be fine putting mine in there. But other people's horses, I don't know. I don't necessarily trust other people that much. So it's just got too many like small little things that I don't entirely feel comfortable with, like letting just whoever haul whatever horse in there. And you know how people are like sue happy these days. I just don't entirely feel comfortable in case something were to happen with it. So I could fix it up, like I could totally fix it up and redo it, but it will cost so much more than the trailer's even worth to do that. The frame is kind of rusty as well. So it's like, even if I redo the whole body of the trailer, how long is the actual frame gonna last? And it's gonna cost so much money to do that the trailer's not even worth that much. So I'm gonna look at this one today. It looks from the pictures like it's in a lot better shape. It's about an hour and a half away, so I hope that I buy it because I'm wasting like my entire day going to look at it. But I'm taking my dad with me this time, and he's gonna give me a little more expertise. But we're just gonna go look and see. It's also a straight load, but it's one of those straight loads that loads one horse in front of the other. So instead of the horses standing next to each other, you load one in and then you load the other one behind it. So it's really long. It's definitely different than anything I've ever seen. It is also $500. But I know, I always pick the cheap piece of garbage, but we're gonna see. I don't know. Maybe it'll be junk and I won't buy it today, but I'd like to at least go look at it and see if, like, the outside looks so much better. And she said the inside looks really nice, but she has hay in it right now. So I'm gonna go see if it's a little bit more worth my while. It's different. It's definitely different. So I am just feeding the girls quick before I go. I've been bringing in BB. I've been bringing in both of them about 5 days a week. The other 2 days of the week, I do chores at the other barn, so I can't make it here. But about 5 days of the week, I bring them in for their own grain. And Emma just gets grain. She doesn't need to stay in for hay because she looks totally fine still. BB is looking a lot better. But I bring BB in for 1 scoop of the senior feed. I give her 1 scoop of this, and then I'm gonna give her half a scoop of oats. About half a scoop of oats. Can you guys see her? Yeah. So I give her that, and then alfalfa hay. So I brought those bales from my dad's here, and then I picked up this. I think I already told you guys this, never mind. But I'm gonna give her like a couple flakes worth of alfalfa hay in her bucket. That was like only 1 flake pretty much. So, God dang it. Okay, so Emma, I kick out. Once she's done with her grain, I kick her back out with the other mares. I did give the other mares a little bit of snack. I just spread around a couple flakes of hay. But I don't sit here and wait for BB to be done because that would literally take forever. I just let her eat, and then I'm gonna leave a water bucket in here for her. I don't think it should freeze. It might freeze a little bit, but things are like dripping today, so I don't think it should freeze solid. And then the barn owner will come out and let her back out in like an hour or two. So she chills in here and eats that. She is starting to look better. I don't know how much you'll be able to tell from last time, but she's starting to get a little back right here, and then I have noticed a little bit more in her butt area. So it's obviously, it's not gonna happen in a week, but also Luna is looking awesome. She's looking pretty much back to her normal self. I'll put in a picture here that I took the other day. She looks so much better. So I'm not worried about her. Obviously she needs to build some muscle because she's not getting ridden or anything, but I'm not worried about her anymore. I have noticed that BB is losing a little bit of hay belly. She doesn't look so bloated right here like she did. So I'm thinking maybe the deworming helped, and Emma's still looking good. She takes forever to eat. And then she literally drops half of it out of her mouth, and then she just like picks up the rest out of the snow. We'll probably see this spring if she needs her teeth done, because the old owner said that they did her teeth this spring, but she drops so much. I don't know. Maybe she's just bad at eating. But anyways, I'm gonna let these guys finish up and then head over to my dad's so we can go. What you doing, pretty girl? Oh, Shugs, she is my girl. She always comes to see me. Are you being good, Shugs? You're always good. It's Soccer who's the naughty one. Hi, lady. I get you a treat. Hold on. I'll get you a treat. Oh, Shugs, you look so good. She doesn't even look that fat this winter. Usually she's so fat. You look so good. You do. I'm gonna get you a treat. The obnoxious ass chickens. Dude! Get out of here. Being annoying. Okay, anyways, I brought over, oh my god, one of the feed scoops, because Dad always loses mine. And then my German martingale. And I brought Sugar one of those halters that I bought, because I'm gonna take hers over to the other barn to see if it fits Emma. Because Emma's is really tight. What size is this? It doesn't say, of course. I think it's an average. Oh, here. Yeah, so this is an average. The one Emma has is a small, and it's tight on her. This one's baggy on Sugar, so I'm going to take that one over. And Sugar gets a new one. So, my God, it's such a disaster in here. Ugh. I think it's kind of cool. You know, and it's rusty, but it's not like falling apart rusty. What?
Under the fender. That's the kind of.
Oh.
See how this is all.
I freaking bought it. Okay, but no, really, you guys. Honestly, this trailer is really not in bad shape. Okay, my dad called it fugly as hell. I quote my dad. But honestly, this trailer, it's gonna be much, I guess, how do I want to put it? It's gonna be much more ideal for a rental, not because of its uniqueness, but it's just overall in better condition. The little 2-horse that I bought, the other white 2-horse that I bought, you guys probably know which one I'm talking about, is not a bad trailer. I mean, it needs more work than what it's worth, like I was telling you guys about earlier, and I just don't trust, like, renting it out to a stranger with a strange horse that I don't know. Like, what if something bad happens in it and the horse gets hurt? And it's more likely that a horse would get hurt in that trailer if it's not a good hauling horse, or if it's not good at loading. It would be a lot more likely, just because that trailer has more things wrong with it, basically. Like I said earlier in this video, if I was just keeping that little one for myself, I would just fix it up, make it safe for my horses, and my horses personally wouldn't have an issue hauling in it. But I don't know other people's horses. I mean, what if somebody else's horse is terrible at loading and they shove them in there and they get cut on something, or, you know, too many Sue Happy people. So this trailer doesn't have near as much rust on the inside. The floor actually looks really good in it. It's just, it hulls a lot differently, and it's also very difficult to back up. Basically, this trailer is built like a hay rack. So I'll put a picture in here. You can see it turns on its front wheels because the wheels are spread out on each corner. They're not in the middle and next to each other like my other trailers. They're completely spread out. So those front wheels have to turn. And so it's basically built like a hay rack is. And if you've ever tried to back up a hay rack, you know that it's basically impossible. Now, this trailer is not impossible to back up. My dad did back it up when we took it home up to the barn, but it's very, very difficult to back up. So I'm going to have to, if anyone wants to rent it out, I'm going to have to make that clear. And so it's very, very long. It's 20 feet long, super long, super narrow. It's awkward, as my dad called it. It's fugly. But I think, honestly, I'm just one of those people that is attracted to really unique things like that. And honestly, I don't care what it looks like. I mean, yeah, it is ugly. Let's be honest. It's ugly, but it's functional and it works, and it's a lot safer, and makes me way more comfortable to rent out to somebody. So I just have to make it clear that don't be getting yourself into a situation where you can't back it up unless you're really good at backing things up. So it does pull a little bit differently. We noticed it didn't sway at all. That was what my dad was worried about. If you go too fast with it, if it would like sway because it's built similar to a hay rack. It really didn't. We went 55 all the way home, and it pulled fine. The only thing is that I don't know why it does it, but it like rocks. It rocks like this. So every time we'd go over a bump, the whole thing would go like boom. So that was really rough. I think I'll probably just have to get used to that. And plus, if there's horses in it weighing it down, it probably won't bounce like that. But we're going to see what this one has in store. As far as the other little straight load that I originally bought, I'm probably going to try and sell it for the same price that I bought it for. It doesn't have a title or anything, so whoever buys it, it's just going to have to register it homemade like what I was going to do. But yeah, it's not an unusable trailer. I'm just not going to rent it out to strangers and people that I don't know. So we got the lights working in it, and I cleaned up the inside a bunch. So yeah, that's basically the only thing. This trailer, also the one that I just bought, the one that I bought today, because it has the four wheels spread out, it doesn't have any weight on the tongue. So on the hitch where you hook onto your truck, most trailers, like, you have to have a jack because that's where the weight sits, is when you attach it onto your truck, it sits on the ball of your truck. This trailer, because it has the four wheels spread out, it doesn't have that weight on the tongue or on the ball of the truck. So it sits by itself. You don't have to jack it up or anything like that. So that's really cool. And you can just lift up the tongue when you want to hook it up. Obviously it's really heavy, but it's a lot easier on the truck because the truck doesn't have that weight sitting on it. The trailer supports itself on the wheels. So I don't know. Let me guys know. Have you ever had a trailer like this? If I can learn to back up that thing, I can back up anything, okay? I really want to learn how to back it up. It's going to probably take me a lot of practice and a lot of patience, but my dad did it today, so it's possible. It's probably never going to be like accurate or perfect, but if I can learn to back it up, I will be really impressed. But anyways, this vlog is probably long enough now, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to keep an eye on my other channels for new content coming very soon. My review channel has some really fun new videos that I've been putting together, and my vlog channel, I just posted a new video on the other day. So go give those videos some love, please. It's always linked down below, and I'm sure it will be like over here. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye.